The brother is asking a very good question. What is the steps to improve yourself? Now, alhamdulillah, as a Muslim, we have to improve both. Some people, look, let me make it very clear here. Our deen is not like monk, not like, Buddhist. Neither like the priest, that the priest will never get married and they will leave the dunya and they will sit inside the church. And even now we know what's going inside the church, what they do. And same thing with the monk. They are sitting and away from the dunya and everything. No, our deen is, alhamdulillah, very flexible. 3 companions came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and they said, Ya Rasulullah, one of them, he said, Ya Rasulullah, that I will never ever marry a woman. It's a desire. So I will hold myself, I will never marry a woman. Okay, very good. The second one, he said, Ya Rasulullah, I will never sleep in the night and I will pray all in the night, tahajjud or qiyam or whatsoever you call it, The third person, what he said, that I will fast all the days. Allah gave me the strength, I will fast from today until I will die, every day, without non-stop. Subhanallah. The Prophet ﷺ, instead of saying, MashaAllah, very good, may Allah bless you, he didn't say anything. He said, look, I am better than you. And I marry, I'm already married, and I marry. And I sleep in the night and pray Qiyamul Layl. And I fast few days, and I don't fast few days. And who is better than Rasulullah ﷺ? So it means that he is engaged with the dunya and he is engaged with al-akhirah. So it's very important. Some people think it's just leave the dunya, improve yourself with, the dunya, the dini matters, the religious matter, and improve yourself. This is wrong. This is wrong. And whoever will do that, the ulama said, after some time, you will, there is a time of futur. There is a time that you will leave everything. So that's why your components, even I said in one of the khutbahs, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us from ruh and jasad. Right? This is what we talk about. Ruh is, وَقُلُ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي. Ruh is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Something is spiritual. What is the component of the body? It's this earth, right? Material. So you have to combine the both. You cannot just neglect one side. Some people, focus on their body and the clothing and their education and everything, and they neglect the soul. And this is what will happen to the soul if you neglect the soul, if you neglect the deen, if you neglect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And some other people, they focus on their, ibadat and they focus on their spiritual things, which is good, alhamdulillah, but they completely neglect the dunya. I know many people, they are, mashallah, into knowledge-wise very, very, well. But they are away from the technology, they are away from all these things, and when you talk to them, they don't understand anything. This is not something good, by the way. At least you have to know. I'm not saying to be a guru, be a specialist in everything, but at least to know. So improve yourself. Number 1 ayah, what was that? Revealed on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Iqra, read, educate yourself, develop yourself. It's not by iqra without understanding. Again, I gave the brothers here from the students from Turkey. I gave you the example in the ICC. I told you, if someone gave you the letter in Chinese and you read it, you can read Chinese, but you don't understand. Will you be able to reach my home if I give you the address in Chinese? No. You read it day, night, you will not understand. Same thing, you read Quran day, night, you will not understand it, no point. Alhamdulillah, by Allah's mercy, that He will give you the mercy, He will give you the ajr by reading. But what's the point of not understanding it? Iqra, develop yourself. Iqra, educate yourself. Iqra, read more and more. Not in Quran and everything. If you can read, if you are educated, read. So Jazakallah khair, brother. It's very important to educate yourself by reading. What is good for you? I don't mean that read and filthy stuff and read and bad stuff. What is good for you in your field? What is good about just in technology, in medicine, in whatsoever, in agriculture, in whatsoever you call it. I cannot go with all these, sciences. But what's good for you in your field, read it. One of the writers, he said the best option for you to develop yourself, to read 3 books that's not in your field. Read 3 books in 1 year. In every year, read 3 books, which is completely different than your own field. If you are an engineer, read something in medicine. If you're a doctor in physics, read something about something else. So this is how you develop yourself. And alhamdulillah, wallahi, nowadays we don't have any hujjah. We don't have any excuse because the YouTube, mashallah, giving you all the dini and dunyawi ta'aleem. You need Sahih Bukhari is all there. You can hear it and you can also get the explanation of it. You want something in science and technology and doctrine and medicine, everything is there. Everything is available in Google. Who does not know Google from you? Who does not know YouTube from you? But our problem is we go to YouTube to see the trend. Some crazy things, filthy things, stupid things going on the trend, and then we start clicking on it. Everything is available. Today we don't have any hujjah. We don't have any excuse in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I didn't get the opportunity. So those who are living in West or East, in South Pole or North Pole, you don't have any excuse. Alhamdulillah, you have this device in your hand. You can get into it and learn. So this is, Jazakallah khair, brother, this is my advice to everyone. You have to educate yourself by the means that available to you. Don't say, wallahi, I have to travel to all the way to learn something. No, it's available. Read, focus, try your best, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you. This is the hadith al-Qudsi means, right? That do your best part, and Allah is supporting you. But if you don't do your best part, how you want Allah to support you? You're just dreaming that Allah will give you, Allah will bless you. No. Do in a path of Allah, work for the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah will bless you with His support. Wallahu ta'ala alam.